Good afternoon, everybody. And as you can see, we're going to be having a look at six-figure grid references today, following on from our work on four-figure grid references last week. Hopefully, if you look at the picture shown on the screen, you can remember that we have grid reference numbers going from left to right, and they're called the eastings, and then going from north to south to north, called the northings. Okay, and they go up the side. So if we can remember from last week, let's have a look at the superstar. What would we say were the superstar's grid references or coordinates? Excellent. We would say they were 32, 44. Now what we're going to do today is have a look at being a little bit more specific. So we know that they're in that box somewhere, but what we're going to be doing today is with a six-figure grid reference, we're just pinpointing that location within that grid square. And I'm going to be showing you how to do that. Okay, so as you can see, we have our northings and eastings located on this grid here. So we've got 31, 32 and 33, which are our eastings, and 42, 43 and 44, which are our northings. So what we've got to do now is imagine that each of those grid squares are split into 100 tinier squares, as you can see on the purple grid in front of you. So we continue to go along the corridor and up the stairs. So our first number would still be 32, because we know that this is our easting number, 32, and that's the line that we're on. And then we know that this grid here is 43 as well, so that would be our northing. So we've got 32 here and 43, so that would be the four-figure grid reference. Now you can see that we've got extra numbers added to those now, so that's going to make it into a six-figure grid reference. And to do that, we're just going to imagine how the grid is split up. So this would be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we would finish. So we can see from going along here that 32, and remember that we're actually looking at the lines here. So 32, and then that's on line 3. The corner of that purple square there is on line 3. So we would say 32 and then 3. So if we were looking at this square here, we would say that would be 32, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because it's on 32, 7. And then For our northing, we're going to be saying we know it's 43, but then it is 2 lines up. So we're going to be saying adding a 2 onto the end of that grid reference. It just makes it more specific. So if there was a hotel there, we would be saying the hotel located in 323, 432. Not the black hotel that's located in 327, 434. So just as an example there. So hopefully that helps you to sort of see a little bit more about how they work and how you can be even more specific within your grids. So for example here then, we have got what place is found at the following coordinates. And the first one given is 121209. So the first thing that I've got to imagine is all my grid lines are on this map. Now they're not actually on the map, which does make it a little bit harder, but we know that 1, 2's here. So we know we're looking on this line and then 2 zeros here. So we're looking within this square here. 1, 2, 1 is going to be just a little bit after 1, 2. So it's going to be along this line here. And then 2, 0, 9, and 2, 0, that'll be 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be really close to the top, isn't it? And I can see there that there is a motel. Okay, so the word would be motel. So I'm just going to jot that in there. The M goes first. The O would go in that gap there. The T. And remember, you've got the clue because you know that it's 5 letters, motel. Okay, now, last week we found the unscrambling quite tricky. Don't worry if you can't manage the unscrambling, just have a go at writing and finding the circled letters first of all. It'll be really brilliant to see your work on that today. Well done everybody. The answers are going to be following on shortly. It'll be really lovely to see you marking your own work and seeing how you did.